I noticed that my other one was kind of quiet. Hold on. Okay. So I noticed my other video was kind of quiet, so I'm just going to try to read it louder. So yeah. I'm scared that the door is just gonna open. Okay. It was the beginning of summer, July 8th, Tuesday, 8:50 p.m. A young 17-year-old girl hanging out with her two best friends. Her parents expected her home sooner than she had planned. As she was about to go to the bathroom, she gets pulled into a room. Everything's fuzzy because of the drinking. She wasn't able to see who the attacker was, then bam! Sean Lark was daydreaming in class again. Mr. Lark, Mr. Walsh called. What did I just say? Sean thought for a moment. Ring. The school bell rang. As Sean walked to his next class, he noticed his best friend wasn't here. She must have gotten grounded, he thought. He then found a note on his locker. Meet blank at blank hall, 8:50 blank blank blank. He didn't fully understand the note. He wondered what the blank word said, but he still thought. Girl age 23 gets murdered, says CJ, first in command officer. Any evidence on how? Chief Broad asked, folding his arms over his chest. CJ slams the case file on Chief Broad's desk. Why don't you have a look, Grumpy? Chief Broad opens the file. Oh my god. Chastity Gilbert and Antonio Sanchez walk up to the steps of their beloved friend's house. I can't wait to surprise Katie, Chastity exclaimed. What if she's not here? Antonio says, deep in thought. Just then, a crying mother opens the door. Yes, children, she says, wiping away tears with a tissue. Is everything alright? CJ looks away. Yep, that's our first case today, CJ says, itching the back of his head. Gosh, I know we've had worse, but wow. There was a knock at Chief Broad's office door. Come in. We have a missing 17-year-old girl, said Alice, the reporter. Where was she last seen, CJ asked. 8th Street, the complex house to the right, says Alice. Shall we go investigate? Asked CJ. If the missing girl isn't still there, we may need to call a search crew, exclaimed Chief Broad. Antonio and Chastity were a little surprised to see their best friend's mom crying right then and there. Is everything all right? Chastity asked, worry filling her voice. If you were here for Katie, she's gone missing, says Katie's mother, slamming the door shut. Poor Chica, Antonio started sobbing into Chastity's shoulder, Chastity trying to comfort her saddened friend. CJ and Alice talked to members of the crew. Keep your radios on. We may need you, Chief Broad says, putting on his coat. He started to head out, CJ and Alice following. Sean, after school, did exactly what that note said. Still, being cautious, aware of his surroundings. So you made it. Heh, thought you wouldn't have the guts to come, said an all too familiar voice. Vince, I thought you, but how? Sean pondered. Vince just chuckled at this. The car crash? Heh, it was fake death. It was so funny, you were sobbing a river. Vince was almost rolling on the ground laughing, his head off. You think that's funny? I cared about you. You're my brother, Sean yelled, tears rushing down his cheeks.